Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you, in a lose-lose situation, the show must go on.
Who will survive?
March 11th, 2020, as COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, has been spreading worldwide, causing promotions like Stardom to put on empty arena shows, and leading New Japan to cancel its upcoming New Japan Cup tournament completely. Eyes have been on the WWE and the city of Tampa, as Wrestlemania is less than 1 month away. Would the show go forward, or would it be postponed? Well, it is official, boys and girls. The city of Tampa has just put out an official announcement. Okay, they put out a tweet, but it's 2020, and tweets are official now, I guess, because of a certain WWE Hall of Famer. But I digress. The city of Tampa announced that Wrestlemania on April 5th is officially not canceled. They'll be moving forward with the events and continue to monitor the situation, not unlike how the WWE continued to monitor the Saudi Arabia Jamal Khashoggi situation, but I digress. The world will come together in Tampa Bay for the granddaddy of them all, and based on my previous experiences at WrestleMania, hands will not be washed as they're raised in the air. Now, fans and non-fans alike seem to be relatively split when it comes to coronavirus. There's one side that insists that corona's no big deal. After all, SARS, Zika, bird flu, H1N1, they were all implied to be the end of the world and ended up fizzling rather quickly. Although I admit of those four, Zika was definitely the most serious. And to the people constantly shouting that the flu kills more people every year than corona is, I have to say, shut the fuck up. The flu's been around for centuries. There are active treatments out there. When it comes to a similar sample size, let's say 1,000 people, then no, the flu doesn't kill more people than corona. Coronavirus is new. There isn't a vaccine yet. The human body isn't used to corona like it is to influenza, and while the flu kills about 1 in every 1,000, right now corona's killed about 35 for every 1,000. That's a classroom. That number's still going up too until they figure out a cure or a shot, a vaccine, by the way. In the grand scheme of it, it'll be a nothing. Right now, coronavirus is definitely something. Now on the other side, there are people in mass hysteria, self-quarantining, turning every piece of underwear they own into a face mask, wholesale buying masks and gloves, soap, Purell. Hell, my hometown right now has a citywide shortage of toilet paper. And to those people, I say, shut the fuck up. You continue to ignore doctors telling you that medical staff need those masks more than you do, and that the masks don't help against corona anyway, so you're just contributing to people getting sick or dying by other means. You're buying 20 years worth of toilet paper to counter an illness that doesn't cause any form of gastric distress or diarrhea, so you're just inconveniencing the people around you. Meanwhile, doctors are telling you just wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And idiots out there are like, well, essential oils will solve everything. And don't drink Corona beer or eat Chinese food. So have fun in your toilet paper forts, you assholes. As you can tell, I've been dying to say that for weeks now, but we gotta get back to wrestling. That's what this whole series is about. We all know Vince McMahon was never going to cancel WrestleMania. It's his third biggest payday of the year. And it is the WWE's biggest party. I know people have been using this against him, saying that if he wouldn't stop the show for Owen Hart dying, he was never going to stop the show for an illness. But the reality is the WWE has always had a show must go on mentality. They don't want people to go home in panic or distress. After Owen's accident, they went forward with the rest of the show so people wouldn't have to say that the last thing they saw going home was a performer dying in front of them. They put on one of the first and largest public gatherings after 9/11 to calm people and show that life can move on. So I don't blame them for trying to keep people calm in their toilet paper padded rooms, watching the WWE network, begging for some familiarity. The only way WrestleMania could be canceled is at the decision of the city of Tampa, the state of Florida, and the United States itself. After all, if people can't get in, they're not going to put a gigantic expensive payoff show on inside a gigantic expensive stadium for a crowd of 0. With the city of Tampa's green light, fans have the choice to make for themselves. Now, if it were me, well, let's put it this way. If I was the company, I'd go on with the show. If I was a fan, I'd cancel my tickets. Because just like on the road, it's not the fear of your own driving that's dangerous. It's the fear of the assholes around you that's dangerous. Also, not really that interested in spending thousands of dollars to be around unhygienic people in an understaffed and understocked stadium for 7.5 hours just to see Roman Reigns beat Goldberg. Now that's just me though. Where do you stand on this? I'm actually going to put a poll up on this one, so let me know. Do you think WrestleMania should go forward? Or should they be canceling it? Are you worried about Corona, or is it no big deal? And let me know in the comments, but I do warn you now, if your argument is, the flu kills more people, then my reply will only be a series of disrespectful emojis. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.